Can you clarify what sort of supports Explore offers?
So we've got the National Behaviour Support Contract and Autism Support contracts through the Ministry of Health. With behaviour support, that's one-to-one support within the home with one of our specialists, and we do an assessment and work out with the family what's on top for them at the moment and get a bit of what's happening in that natural environment, and then develop goals and support behaviour change through that. We have our autism services, so we've got Exploring Autism, which is it's split into 2 age bands, so we've got 0 to 5 and 6 to 9. Sometimes 5-year-olds may go up into the 6 to 9 group because it's based on school age, and there's some school information in that one, and that is sort of introducing autism to families, building their understanding of it, getting them to think a bit more about how their young person's sort of experiencing it and developing a bit of a toolbox of strategies. We've got our books here. We just brought these along just so people have a look.
Yeah.
So they come with workbooks, which is really lovely because then families they're not pressured to remember all the information, and they can sort of flip through that at a later date. And then we have Teen Life, which is our Exploring Autism is a 6-session program, and that can be run in groups, which is really lovely because then the families build those connections as well. And I think they get as much out of it from what they share with each other as they do actually from the content, which is nice.
I've heard that. Families have said that they like the face-to-face, they like meeting other families. So
it's really it is really lovely meeting other families that are experiencing what they are at that moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our Teen Life, which is this one here. Again, a workbook with it, which is really handy as well. These have even more content than what we go through cover in the groups, so it's nice for families to have. And that's for 6 sessions, group-based, and that can be in person or remotely online. And it sort of breaks down, I guess, extra considerations that parents might have and support strategies for those teenage years.
And I have to say, Michelle, that Teen Life I've personally come to, because, correct me if I'm wrong or if it's still the same, but you can invite a professional along as well to that group to do. And so I attended as a professional with one family, and I got a lot out of it as well. I learned a lot, so
it's amazing. Well. It's got a really strong autistic voice coming through it. We've got some lovely videos that sort of where autistic adults share their experience, which is lovely for families to hear. A supporting professional can come along to the face-to-face groups with a parent if that's going to help their team around the person.